What if I told you that one of the greatest bank robberies in history happened without a single weapon? No alarms were triggered, and the criminals vanished without a trace. A crime so perfect, so peaceful, that even the police were left speechless. This isn't a movie plot. This actually happened in the heart of France. Welcome to the story of the Nice Bank heist, a real-life mystery that still baffles investigators to this day. On a quiet morning in Nice, France, June 19, 1976, everything seemed normal until employees at one of France's most secure banks couldn't open the massive vault door. The 20-ton door simply refused to move, even with expert help. Eventually, they drilled a small hole in the wall to see what was happening, and what they discovered inside left everyone in shock. The vault had been completely robbed. Over 400 safety deposit boxes were emptied and on the wall. In red letters, a message was painted: "No weapons, no violence, no hate, peace be upon you all." The police launched one of the largest investigations in French history inside the vault. They found gas tanks, air purifiers, and hundreds of meters of cable, proving the operation had been planned for months. Soon a suspect emerged: Albert, an elderly man living quietly with his wife. When arrested, he denied any involvement, but illegal weapons were found on his farm, and the police threatened to arrest his wife. Eventually, Albert confessed. He explained how 2 years earlier, a neighbor who worked at the bank had mentioned that the vault had no alarm. Albert saw his chance. He rented a safety deposit box and used his access to study the vault from the inside. Then he started digging a tunnel from a nearby sewer system. He hired a group of young men, promising them a share of the loot. For 9 weeks, they dug under harsh conditions until they reached the concrete floor beneath the vault. On July 17th, during the start of the summer holidays, they entered the vault at 2 a.m., welded the door shut from inside, and started opening boxes for 27 hours. They worked undisturbed, even receiving a surprise delivery. When a security truck dropped a bag of cash into the vault through the ceiling, they left before dawn on Monday morning, with more than enough treasure to disappear forever. Albert agreed to cooperate in exchange for his wife's safety. He met with the judge regularly to describe every step of the operation. But during one meeting, he suddenly jumped out of the first-floor window, landed on a parked car, and escaped on a waiting motorcycle. He vanished completely. The money was never recovered, and Albert kept taunting investigators by sending letters and photos through the press. He died in 1989 from lung cancer, taking the secret of the loot's location with him to the grave, and leaving behind one of the smartest, most peaceful, and mysterious bank robberies the world has ever known.